O que eu tô fazendo de volta aqui? Tá com medo de acabar esbarrando com o Charlie e o Sam?
Hi, Michael. Hi, Abigail. I would
Hi.
like to begin asking you guys, what do you think makes every year after more than just a summer romance?
I think with our show, obviously we're following this dual timeline, which most shows don't do that. And I think there's a lot of great themes in our show that other shows don't really talk about. It's really hard to be a teenager and it's really hard to be a kid. And I feel like, as a kid, you think that any move you make can be the wrong move and any mistake that you make is going to live on forever. But our show is about second chances and telling this story that, yes, sometimes you do stupid things as a kid, but that doesn't mean that you can't make it right as an adult.
About Delilah, Abigail, what do you think she understands about Charlie that other people tend to miss? Like, what is special about the way she looks at him?
That was a really good question. There's a lot. I think that first and foremost, I think that they have this history. She's known him since they were young. She's seen the choices he's made. She's seen him grow up. She's also had this kind of childhood crush on him. So there's this longing for him. But I think that she sees his pain. And I also think that they relate on a level of disassociation. I think that they both kind of come together in that way of being, having past pain, having things that they're carrying that they also want to put to the side, shove under the rug, and just kind of go about their days with. And I think that they relate in that way. And I think that's kind of what, when they're older, draws them together, maybe without them even knowing.
Yeah. She said it best earlier. Abby said that the relationship between Charlie and Delilah, what they both love about it is that it gives them this escape from their reality.
Perdeu muita coisa. Então eu só quero garantir que tá aqui pelo motivo certo.
Your characters help building the story, especially in the series. How great is that, and how important it is to play someone who is so incredibly important to this?
I think it felt really important because you want to make sure that the fans feel like, they're getting the show that they want from the book. And so I think it was important to make sure that we are supporting the Percy and Sam characters as much as possible and helping their story kind of grow how it does in the book.
Yeah. And then also maybe just relieve some tension.
Yes, some comedic relief.
Yeah.
I know for Chantal is only on phone calls in the book. So this is a very big expansion for her, and I think it's really exciting because it kind of gives Sadie's character Percy someone to lean on during the trip to Barry's Bay, and I think it causes a bit more friction for some of the characters, which is fun.
Yeah, I'd say that Jordie is just story-wise, writing-wise, is like the Chantal to Percy, but to Sam. In terms of Jordie in the book, I think he's only mentioned 3 times. But so I'd really it was a question of how much I wanted to build out this character and also inject, I guess, my personality into him.
Mm-hmm.
So Charlie and Delilah are much more developed in the series than in the book. What excited each of you most about getting to explore these characters, discover new paths?
I just love the journey that Delilah goes on, and also saying what you just said, where we get to kind of explore who they were when they were younger, and you get to see why she makes the decisions that she makes and why she is the way that she is, and you get to see kind of the difference. And that excited me because sometimes you just have one storyline and one thing to do, but they were, we were just talking before, it was a challenge playing so many different ages and showing the differences of who they were when they were young and also their journey of growth. I think that's what really excited me personally.
Okay, Michael, about Charlie, he often comes across as emotionally detached, but as the story unfolds, you can see more and more layers of him. How did you approach that duality, depth and something more shallow?
Yeah. Are we allowed to say what happens in the show with you? Spoilers?
I'd rather not, but we can explore above.
There's a big secret that Charlie is keeping, and when that secret is revealed, that is Charlie's point of no return. And so it really is, it's kind of like life before that point and life after that point for Charlie. And so I think, Amy wrote this great script. So really, I'm just kind of following the lead of what she wrote. And so it made it a lot easier to kind of play his emotions as they kind of unfold throughout the season.
Não abra mão dela.